Good afternoon and welcome to the JACA Renewables and JACA Electrical Contractors podcast. Here today is Craig, one of the company directors, and I'm joined by Jordan, another company director, and we're here just to go through some stuff about why you should be choosing JACA Renewables, JACA Electrical Contractors, and just to give you a slight insight about what we're about in our personal backgrounds and what the business is about, where we've come from, and where we're looking to go.
Yeah, obviously, hi, my name's Jordan. I've been an electrician now for 12 years. Been around with Craig as JACA Electrical Contractors. We first opened up 5 years ago. We've just opened JACA Renewables now. And so, yeah, watch this space and we will be pushing that in the coming months. But yeah, so obviously more about Craig.
So obviously I've been an electrician now for probably about 13 years. Done my training, went with a company, went with a few different companies, to be honest. I met Jordan in 2019. We worked together at a company called Asta. We did numerous jobs together, but then we decided that we're too good to be able to
COVID, wasn't it?
pardon?
COVID.
It was through
Yeah.
COVID, yeah.
Hello.
So obviously the expectation that we had and the quality working ethic that we had was higher than where we were. So obviously we wanted to try and bring that into our own business. So we started doing some private jobs together, really. We've done a bit of rewiring and stuff like that on the weekends, just trying to fill the gap and get everything going. And it just went on leaps and bounds from there, really. So
So I think it was within 2 months of opening the company, you end up leaving Asta.
exactly that, yeah.
And within 3-4 weeks, I end up handing my notice in.
Yeah, yeah.
With us now, we haven't looked back really, have we?
No, exactly that. We've been really spontaneous and stuff in the things that we do. Going out there, making sure that we've got the work in, looking for it in all different areas. And again, yeah, we've got a good client base now. And obviously, yeah, we've got different contracts with different sort of councils and stuff like that. That's where we prioritize a lot of our work. But a lot of the workload that's coming through sort of our line of inquiries now is renewables. Everyone's going for the renewables because it is such a gold mine, really, for everyone, not just the supplier, but the consumer as well. It's a no-brainer as to why not to do it, especially if you've got your own property. So because of that, obviously, we've opened that separate company, JACA Renewables, and yeah, here we are today, trying to reach out to people and get the name out there, get our brand out there, and show people why you should choose JACA.
Yeah, and obviously we want to be, just say, we want to push JACA Renewables and JACA Electrical Contractors to be as a well-known, a big well-known electrical company. And yeah, really kind of go nationwide, really, aren't we?
Exactly that, yeah. So, I mean, just to obviously touch on more on the JACA Electrical Contractors, I mean, the services that we provide there, they're sort of everything electrical. So we do domestic, commercial, industrial. We can come in to just change a socket. We can go in there to rewire a whole house, rewire a factory, add machinery. But at the same time, what makes us different to sort of our competitors is we're sort of bespoke in the sense of we like working closely with the client. They might have an idea and we talk about our previous experiences and stuff like that. And then obviously we combine both parties' knowledge about what we think is the right direction to go in. If they're not too impressed with that, obviously we still go with that. We can just advise accordingly. But yeah, I mean, that's what sets us apart. And that's really what we provide. Like I said, it can be smart lighting, it could be emergency lighting, from testing and inspecting. We really are a one-stop shop. Especially with the renewable side of things now. Obviously, it's just so big going forward. Such a good place to be at the moment, especially with the rising costs of energy, energy prices and stuff like that. It's definitely the way to go. So hence why we've got JACA Renewables now. And with JACA Renewables, we obviously do solar, we do batteries, we do EV chargers, and we're also looking at air source heat pumps and stuff like that. I mean, we are open to do obviously other things like wind turbines, etc. But for now, obviously, the majority of people are just going with solar and EV chargers and stuff like that. So that's where we come in, and yeah, we go through it. So what we do is we turn up to the property. We'll have a little look. We use Google Earth images and drone footages and stuff like that. With all the information, we come together with obviously what you need, what your requirements are, going against your energy costs, etc. And then we put a nice plan together for you to see how long it's going to take you to pay stuff back off, and how much it's going to cost you per month, etc., and stuff like that. So that's really about the both companies, what services we provide on the electrical side of things and the renewable side of things. Unless there's anything that I've missed that you want to.
Well, like I said, is obviously we just signed a lease on a new office and showroom. So we're literally going to get the keys next week for that, aren't we? So and there is going to be, like I said, a showroom there. We're going to have some dummy units delivered for EV chargers, batteries, panels, smart lighting. So you can come and have a look yourself.
Yeah.
And see it, because a lot of people do say, obviously, the aesthetic side of things they don't like.
Yeah.
But we have chosen some good products.
Yeah.
We've gone with the aesthetics. We've gone with just the overall specifications of it, what they look like, how good they are, what obviously inputs and percentage of efficiency ratings they've changed. We've spent quite a lot of time doing a lot of product research.
Yeah.
And I think you will all be really happy with the products we have.
Yeah.
And what you can add to it.
Yeah, especially the prices as well. I think that's one thing that we've done really well at, is obviously not only have we spent a lot of time going through different products on the market, what sells well, what works well, we've gone above and beyond, really. I mean, we've gone off the shelves and we've gone to more suppliers in terms of like batteries and things like that. We've been to a lot of conventions and yeah, we've got
A lot of people, haven't we?
yeah, we spoke to a lot of people, and obviously with that, we've gone, because where we've gone straight to source, we've been able to get a lot of the stuff a lot cheaper than what you would be able to normally. So we're very competitive as well, in line with some of the sort of day-to-day normal products that you'd see being fitted in houses. Whereas ours are definitely more bespoke, definitely more advanced and future-proofed, but at a very similar price. So
Yeah, that's the one, like I said, we pride ourselves on a lot. We don't tend to, for example, like a consumer unit change. A lot of them will just put in your mid-range to low range so they gain their money. We constantly use the high range, top range. So we use YLX, for example, as a consumer unit. They are probably one of the most expensive on the market, but because we use them so often and we have our suppliers there and we speak to our suppliers quite often, we're constantly getting that price down. We can offer that high value item for the same cost as a mid-range that other competitors will be able to supply for the same price.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to launching properly. Obviously, this is very early doors for the renewable side of things, but like I said, there's loads of people crying for it out there at the moment. So obviously, it's our job to fill that gap. And obviously, we do stuff like this. We've got a brochure here, which obviously is available, and within this brochure, obviously, you've got all the details in there about what we offer, what we can do, different types of products, etc. in there. We've also got extra stuff which we can have, like bird proofing, care packages which we offer and stuff like that. Again, obviously this is obviously going to be part of our showroom as well, like Jordan just touched on. So not only will you be able to either come in and see the products actually physically, you can have a look through this brochure at home before you wanted to pop on in, just give you some sort of idea about what you want, and what your requirements are, and then we can potentially come up with something together about what we think is going to suit you best.